Good morning to you. Welcome back to my channel. So I am here to react on a video of one of our brother. Okay, and he is somebody that many of you may know him. Some may not know him. All right.
Delivery.
This is our brother here, Chinedu. Okay, Chinedu somebody. His channel is BVI Channel 1, and this BVI, if you notice the logo, you will tell that you will realize that this channel is made for Biafra movement, because he designed his logo, everything about Biafra. But he's not talking about Biafra anymore, because he is he's a supporter to Masop, and he's loyal to, he pays his allegiance to Ralph Wazurike. There was a time he claimed that IPOB under the leadership of Master American after his life. Then he later changed, he later realized that truly nobody's after him. I could remember when he made that allegation years ago, before the kidnapping of Master American, he said that. I don't know why he feel like that then, but that is by the way. Now there's something he said about he said here about Ohofia people. Ohofia people should, this is my own way to send. I would just want to send my shout out to them, not for any other thing, but for just to their response and their reaction towards Ojos Okalo. Okay, but the reaction of this guy here is actually the reason why I titled this video "The Blame Game in Biafran Freedom Movement," because there's something he said here. You realize that one thing about our people is that once things are not in their favor or the way they want it, they will go all out and begin to attack others who are actually doing something they cannot do. Let's go there. Just pay attention and please like this video and subscribe to the channel. You don't need to watch and ignore and refuse to share and like. I don't know your problem though, but please, I'm begging you, do not just watch and go. Like, give it a thumbs up and comment. Let me know what you think about what it is all about. Very, very important. It's a way to tell the owner of the platform that we are not actually here to cause problem, and we are not here to pass falsehood. So please support us in any way you can on this one. God bless you as you do so. Now listen. This is the channel, like I told you.
Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. My people,
Undiluted truth.
Ojos Okalo is taking delivery of what he ordered in 2023 when he labeled Ohofia community in Abia State as IPOB base, and today want the same people to vote for him.
Get into so na ke hunu ji bia hiata
udumese udukwano ngwa ahofia fu udukwano ngwa mbabia bi udukwano ngwa mado ye ura ye gwalio ibebe ndi bebe nwawo anyi wo nde Ohofia Youth Association representative from the whole communities in Ohofia, because if the youth be able, we can stay here. Yes. And we are here in respect of the petition our Senator Ojos Okalo wrote against us in Zone 9. Ojos Okalo, last election, 2023, Ojos Okalo did Ohofia, may label Ohofia as IPOB zone. That makes over 150,000 people in the election. They did not cast. The biggest ward in the whole of Abia North, Binisiyama ward, did not cast one single vote. And he went ahead to announce his own result on his own favor. But now, coming 2027 election, he has started coming to Ohofia, that place on them on IPOB zone. Now, you cannot label us IPOB zone, and you are not come back to campaign in our land. No. We don't have one single project from Ojos Okalo in the whole of Ohofia. Yes. Ojos Okalo never empower any single youth in Ohofia local government. Yes. Ojos Okalo never walk road that that up to 1 kilometer road in Ohofia?
Yes.
Ordinary bike.
No,
The only thing not just a Kalo can boast in some
Wheelbarrow.
Ohofia is wheelbarrow. Based on that, the whole of Ohofia have agreed to tell him that 2027 we don't need him.
Yes.
He can go ahead and campaign in Ibene.
Yes.
Isukwato.
Yes.
Umundochi.
Yes.
Anuchuku. But in Ohofia, we don't need him.
Good.
Now, before this, our brother will make his commentary. I want you to notice something. All those on Kano label them that the IPOB and refuse that they will not cast vote. You know what the Nigerian Igbo politician, I don't know about other tribes. What they normally do is that once you are not, they notice that you cannot, vote for them, they will make sure that you are not going to vote at all. That's why you start hearing that there's no polling center, that this person is awarded to supposed to have a polling booth, but there's no polling booth there. Also, cannot label them IPOB members, people of Ohofia, and refuse them from carrying out their own, to vote. Why are people trying to deny that they're not the IPOB? Is it normal? I don't think it's normal. But why? Because Ohofia people are somehow agitating that they're not IPOB. Even Odusoka himself is an IPOB member. But he felt that these people cannot vote for him. The best is, okay, let them not vote anyway. Because I know when a politician set the exam by himself and be the one to score it, that's the Igbo politician for you. They can do anything to protect their interests, right? The question here is, why are people somehow afraid of being called IPOB? I know that this guy here don't like to be associate himself with IPOB because his allegiance goes to Masop. I used to think that he's Libra, he can relate to anything, but hear what he said, so we understand what I'm talking about. Just hear this.
Did what this guy said here ring a bell on what I have been saying on this platform? That these politicians, especially in the Southeast, are the ones sponsoring the unknown gunmen that label themselves IPOB or Biafra agitators.
Now, did you notice what he said here? That he is the one that's sponsoring unknown gunmen that label themselves IPOB or Biafran agitators. Now, the thing is, hearing this, you may think, okay, that he's somehow telling the world that unknown gunmen are sponsored by politicians and they are not IPOB, right? Okay, let's just go that. Now listen, because I don't want to be the one to say it. Pay close attention to what is, because everything is.
Have you not heard me on this platform tell you that the noise of no election in Biafran land is being sponsored by the same government of impunity and politicians who do not want you to vote them out?
Now, the idea of no election, he's trying to tell you that those saying that are being sponsored by politicians. Remember, he mentioned unknown government. Last time I checked, people that said no election are not actually wearing masks. If you connect it, that means those that are saying no election are the one working with the unknown government, and at the end of the day, they are all working for politicians. This is an indirect attack on IPOB and different movements. Because there's no way you can tell me that Mazam Kano have said no election, PM Samaneba have said no election. So he started by telling you that the unknown gunmen are being sponsored by politicians who often said no election. And this unknown gunmen, label themselves to call themselves as IPOB and Biafra agitators. This is a way to this is his own way of telling you that everything about IPOB and people saying the election is actually against you, and they are being sponsored by politicians. Now, I will balance it well because I will connect this, what he said now, to what we already know. Remember, BLA, like Gentle, in one of his videos, said that Hope Uzodinma, we had a meeting with you. We had a meeting with you. Remember, Hope, what I told you. Hope Uzodinma is a politician. Do you understand? Hope Uzodinma is a politician. And Gentle is one of the Biafra Liberation Army. He said that unknown gunmen call themselves Biafra agitators, but they are working with politicians. So judging him from that angle, you may think that it's justifiable to, like, what he said is justifiable. But what about Mass American and PM? Those saying no, that have, so those that have said the election in Biafra land. Do you think he actually understands the reason why they said the election in Biafra land? All of us need to learn something. That you are not in support of this thing does not mean you should go all out and begin to attack that. There are some things you need to let go and overlook and wait for the final result. But in as much as you are touchlighting everything, at the end of the day, your video, your word, your action may have contributed negatively to those things that you may end up regretting in the future. Hear him.
Didn't you hear them say that they were disfranchised by the same people this crop of politicians sponsors?
Yes, I heard people say that they differentiate them because they label them, who can label them IPOB. Even if the IPOB is good enough for you to not to allow them to carry out their exercise. But it may be that those ones don't want to vote either. Why is Ojuto cannot be the one dictating? Is he an INEC officer? No. But we are here trying to say one or two things. Listen to him.
To suppress vote and declare themselves winner.
Last election, 2023. Zakalo Bera Hofia, Mele Belo Hofia as IPOB zone. That makes over 150,000 people in the whole election. They did not cast. The biggest ward in the whole of Abia North, Binisiama ward, did not cast one single vote. And he went ahead to announce his own result on his own favor.
Does it ring a bell? I think you are beginning to clock it. I think you are beginning to understand what I'm saying. Very soon, you start hearing no erection, as they say it. Don't be fooled. It is not a coincidence that some of these people whom they say they have arrested or neutralized in the past suddenly came back in full force with all their ammunitions with them.
Finally, he has landed. You know why I started telling you all this? Because I know he's going to land here. That all of a sudden, people who they claim they have neutralized, all of a sudden they came out with all the ammunition and were prepared again. And very soon we started hearing no erection. He was actually mocking them grammatically that they cannot pronounce election. Good and fine, Chinedu. But those ones we are talking about, so you are literally telling us that Gentle, because he's the one, Gentle and now Biafra Liberation Army that surfaced, that they are the unknown government. All this is just because you are not in line with Mass American. Your allegiance is to Raf Wazirika. We know this. I'm not here. I'm not here to. He said, "Our people, many of us need pure repentance." This thing you are talking now is not your problem. This is not your problem. That's one thing. This is where Northerners are far better in terms of the way Nigeria is today. They are doing fine than other tribe because they realize that first thing first, my people, our people first. Now, no election has not to do with politicians. Politicians are just taking advantage of that because we are not doing that election very well. If everybody decided not to vote, you are educated than this now. You are more smarter than this. If you refuse to vote, like if Nigeria is a country that work, that they know rule of law and everything, the election will be not avoid. They will notify it because nobody actually voted. That's why people will, let's say, registered voters may be, let's say, 100,000 people. At the end of the day, people that cast their vote are 10,000 out of 100,000. They will still announce the result anyway. Even though the percentage of people that managed to vote are so too low to compare the registered voters. But they understand what they want. It's about corruption. It's about manipulation. When we talk about changing of constitution, they say no. Restriction, they say no. It is only when people decide to do something, do the needful, by calling out total disintegration and freedom of Biafra. Without it, you will go nowhere. Every tough member of MASOB are all neutral. They act as if they're neutral, but behind, they're working behind to destabilize what IPOB, genuine IPOBs are doing, or that freedom agitators. Why must you be a Gadabacharos of one? You Agaga Chacha. You can't do it. Why don't you just allow other people to do it? You just leave the stage for other people to come up and maybe do better. At the end of the day, all glory belongs to everybody. No matter what happened between Raf Wazirike and Nigerian government in Biafra movement, his name cannot be wiped off. Yes, he may not be called that respect or that appreciation may not be that huge, but at least his name will keep on coming because he's the one that actually started talking about Biafra movement or Biafra freedom after 1967 war. Hear him again, please. Just listen.
And even more equipped than before. Very soon you start hearing it. They have arrested or neutralized in the past, suddenly came back in full force with all their ammunitions with them. And even more equipped than before. Very soon you start hearing it. But I want you to know beforehand, do not be deceived. Now the same people. Because when people give them moral support, thinking that they are fighting for your freedom, know the truth, and it is this truth that will set you free. I just made a statement. I'm a carrier of the message. Leave the messenger out of it. My name is Asu Chinedu Peters, your advocate for good governance. Help me share this video if it makes sense to you.
Now we are sharing it, my brother. You have made your point, but there's a problem. A problem is that you labeling them unknown government, I don't think is wise because they are known. How can you say people that you know are they not the unknown government? You know them. They're not covering face. At least you know them. And another thing is that they suffer not because of government sponsored. I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't think so. What politicians do is what they normally do. Any loophole, they will take advantage. So in no election, people will not come out and vote. Politicians will do everything to announce themselves because order from above will say so. And it doesn't matter to them because after all, they normally manipulate their way to become to elect themselves in political positions. So it's not new. That's not at all. It's not new at all. So they will drive joy doing that over and over again. But the thing is that your video and your statement is actually encouraging people to come out and vote and put people into political position, and you all of a sudden, some of you have forgotten that not people that you actually voted is what they allow you to lead you. Last election, P2B won that election. That is just a fact. Even them know. Then last election, or before then, Hobozima, who scored 4th position, was announced as first position. This is what you can see. So your vote doesn't matter. But those who still calling for that are one of the problems that you are going to encounter. That is why I say it. I don't think you are I don't think you know this. You know this. You think that deep to understand the consequences of what you are saying. That people should just come out and vote. Now you are voting for what exactly? You have been voting and voting and voting. Then what has changed? But when you establish that your grievances and your anger about the way things are going, it will make more sense. And if you do it in huge number, it will become more fun and more questionable. It's a way to question the system. But it will take very strong and determined people to do that, to back it up. That's why most people are not discouraging, like Lolo Neka, discouraging mass Americans, putting some comment that is discouraging. Because all this thing is just a way to rubbish PM, rubbish mass Americano, and remain dormant because they're not actually going to serve you or say anything differently from what they know, from what they know. So please let me know what you think about what he said. Do you agree or disagree? Or have people need to also do the needful by making sure they stop us by any means necessary, because he's not helping issue. He escalated those issues, and these are people who actually call for the government to designate Igbo people or IPOB as a terrorist group, and that one has only remained within Nigerian circle. So thank you, my people. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think about all we discussed so far. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment section, and please share the video. Let it go viral. Take care and God bless you.